When I was a senior in college, I knew I was going to get drafted. This was during the Vietnam War, and I had a low draft number. And so, in order to avoid being drafted, I applied for the Air Force. And sure enough, I did get drafted. And they told me I'd be in Vietnam in 9 months with the rifle, but that didn't sound too exciting. So, I joined the Air Force to avoid going into the Army and going to Vietnam. So, I went to officer training school and then went to flight school. And then in about November of 1971, I went to F4 training out at Luke Air Force Base on the west side of Phoenix, Arizona. I joined the Air Force November of 1970, went to officer training school for 3 months, and I spent a total of 6 years in the Air Force, including 5 years flying the F-4 Phantom supersonic fighter bomber. In order to learn how to fly the Phantom, I had to go to what's called Replacement Training Unit, or RTU. And one of the bases that offered RTU was Luke Air Force Base on the west side of Phoenix. So about November of 1971, I showed up there and started my 6-month class, learn how to fly the F4. So we had academic classes, we had lots of time in the simulator, and then we also had lots of time flying the airplane, learning how to do things like dive bombing, aerial dogfighting, and intercepting other airplanes.